Sano at second. Russell on at first with 2 down. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ground to short. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. Striding in once again, Brock Russell started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey to follow on deck. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. 1 down. Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be the second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Ready for another shot now, Brock Russell. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner to center field. Goodwin is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in, the switch hitter, Brock Russell. He's 1 for 4 for the game. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. 2 gone. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. On the ground left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
5-1 the final total in today's game. San Francisco win the opener here in the division series. Madison Bumgarner is credited with the win. It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. It's game 2 of the NLDS between the San Francisco. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Standing in, Nomar Mazara is past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 5. Bogarts takes off. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Now in the box, Brock Russell. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Russell.
First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball into straightaway left. Moving under it, Leighton. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now for Washington, Starlin Castro.
Second baseman.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Castro.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Goodwin. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. On the ground towards short. Russell. And that's the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brock Russell comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lifted the other way out to left center.
Goodwin's in pursuit.
And he makes the catch for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Johnny Layton. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Layton.
Short. Reined in. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Ready for another chance? Brock Russell. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Russell.
Left side, but well foul. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Goodwin patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So in now for San Francisco, Brock Russell. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Layton moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason.
Brian Austin time for base. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
17.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Goodwin is there now, and he has it. Two gone. Next to bat for the Giants, number 17, runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike three and the inning is over. For San Francisco. Into the box now, number 17. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hit high and deep out there to left center field.
Looking up is Goodwin.
Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Drew Smyly. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Softly hit here to the left side. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Digging in and looking for more, number 17. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it really nice.
Digging in once again, Nicholas Castellanos. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Back up.
2-2-2-2.
As it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Up next for the Nationals, catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Well, this one pretty much over before it started, as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player.
Yo Atrain.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Bases are empty, one man out. The ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, number 17.
Here's the first pitch to him.
All right, make the turn, make the turn.
Bogarts lays out. What a stop. Hey now. Ready now, Kevin Plawecki hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here now the 2-2. Softly hit out to short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. Stepping up now, Nicholas Castellanos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Into the box, number 17 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Come on, run it out.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. Striding in now for the Nats, Joel Copen. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground is short. This could be two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic. Digging in, number 17. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And as Giants fans here on television, it is out of here. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the series, and it gives the Giants a 3-1 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason.
Ready once again, Kevin Plawecki. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. This ball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with.
And the throw is in time to get him to... Victor Robles digging in now.
Looking for base runners here as they're down playing on the road. Not an easy trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Our final line score tonight, first for the Victoria.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the National League Championship Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. What's your take as they try to win an NL championship here on the road, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's just 1 for 6.
1-1-1.
Fielded cleanly. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated play. playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Now batting, number 17. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here. First delivery to him on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Almora ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. In now, number 17 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 3-2 pitch. Ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the belt, the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Number 17 is there. 1 down. Digging in to try it again, number 17. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, and it will stake the Giants a 4-2 lead.
Macarena. Hey.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Fine.
Digging in and looking for more, number 17. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah. Chicago Scrubs.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away.
We're moving to the finals. To the finals. Jesus, y'all get off me now. Coach, get him off and down. It's not even right when I come to the very bottom of the pile.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Madison Bumgarner. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Final line score tonight. First for the Victoria.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Texas Rangers and the San Francisco Giants. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Chris Stratton gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work.
So next to the plate. For Texas, Nate Eovaldi.
Nate Eovaldi.
The ground out to short. He's got it. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, number 17.
First delivery to him on the way. Flying toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Jurickson Profar. Opportunity for him here to pick up that. runner from second with 2 away. First offering on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Shot weakly to the left. Shinjo charging this one. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Giants lead it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Valencia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank.
Ready for another chance, J.D. Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. His ball to second, scooped up on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... Up next for the Rangers, Daisuke Shinjo. The 1-2. The ground out to short, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down 1-0. Striding in once again, number 17, switch hitter batting left here. Hard hit ball to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
The 1-2.
Come on,
by Posey, and this one's on the ground to short. On to first, and it's dropped. And now there'll be 2 on with nobody out.
Wow, as we watch this, I have to just shake my head. Looks like a good throw, but the first baseman just dropped the ball.
Take the base.
Ready for another shot now, Carlos Valencia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Valencia.
First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. And Posey has a cannon. He's gone at second base.
Clearly, they were hoping to be aggressive and doing some running tonight, but I think they're going to need to adapt now. It's not working, and you just can't keep running into outs.
Let's play ball.
Digging in once again, number 17. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. On a line, that's a base hit.
Come on,
Long
get
throw
down.
to third. And he is in there.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
Now batting. Right fielder.
The windup and the 0-1.
Martinez.
Shot on the ground is short. Right to him. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Digging in the switch hitter, number 17. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
8-3 tonight. The San Francisco Giants take a commanding 3-0 lead in this World Series. Chris Stratton pitches well enough to get the W. Nate Eovaldi was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious
A congratulatory phone call. The player is offered advice on contract matters. The player has had it with his current team.
Huh? What the heck? Oh my god. That's a lot of money for 6 years. Jesus. Yeah. Oh my god, 1 year. Maybe like 3,200,000. Dang. 15 years. Jesus. Oh my god. I'm 26 years old now. That much money.
Afternoon baseball on MLB Network, and a great look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Today, the opener of this 3-game set. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2024 Toronto Blue Jays.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Aubrey Villegas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. KC down in order. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. So here's the Royals DH. Porter Mathis, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. Short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Next to bat for Toronto, number 17. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
0-1, here's the pitch. That's a strike. The throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. It was a walk in his last trip. Up high in the air. Nunez is under it, but it's the shortstop that gets there, and that ends. Digging in, number 17. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with him. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Porter Mathis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Freddie Fletcher. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A little chopper up the middle, reined in. 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. Ready once again, number 17. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Fly ball into straightaway left. Alford's under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boone Powell. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. They're on. Standing in, Freddie Fletcher. 1 out, nobody on.
Fletcher.
Short. Fielded cleanly. And they They will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no...
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Kansas City led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Raymond Franco gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes.
We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Tom Park, a lefty from the state of Kentucky, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Aubrey Villegas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the 1-2. Hit hard to short. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Digging in, Adam Frazier. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Shortstop, Adam Frazier.
1-2, here it comes. Hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
That's a really tough double play.
Stepping in for the Jays, number 17. He readies for his first plate appearance. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent down toward the gap.
Come on, come on,
That'll hit off the wall in left center. Hernandez rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Fletcher, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 3 runs already home here. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Royals lead it 3-2.
2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 17. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. Stepping up now, number 17. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. He's set. Here it comes. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Hit sharply on the ground. He's right there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Striding forward now is the DH, Austin Hayes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Five runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. A bouncer up the middle, fielded cleanly. What a flip for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 error, and a run.
Leading off for the Jays, Atrain540's.
Now to the plate, number 17. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Powell's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Royals 5. Roberto Osuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Tyler White, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Balls up, balls up.
Popped him up. And no one will get this one. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Frazier. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch on its way. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in. At that plane right there, quality take.
1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. Can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Ready for another chance? Freddie Fletcher. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside.
Oh my God!
corner.
Put down swing balls.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down. It's like that.
This is skied into short left center. Mancini moving in, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He was a double play victim last time around. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in on the fifth for ball 1. Frazier, the runner at first with 2 gone. He's running in there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good changeup, just missed inside. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll get under it to make the catch. And the Blue Jays are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Jays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.